So this woman is a mortician and a professional, and I'm going to play for you a couple of videos of her explaining the holes in some of Candace Owens's conspiracy theories regarding Charlie Kirk's death. Watch this.
Candace Owens is wrong, and I don't say that lightly because normally I actually respect a lot of the work she does. She asks hard questions, she digs into things, and I can appreciate that. But in this case, there are some serious inaccuracies in what she's saying about Charlie Kirk's death. The way she framed this video makes it sound like these are established facts, like this is the law and this is what happened, except it's not.
Charlie Kirk was shot from the front, and the bullet did not exit, and at least a fragment of the bullet was recovered from his neck.
If anyone online really knows where a bullet fragment was found, that information did not come from the Utah Medical Examiner's Office. They're legally barred from releasing those kinds of details while an open investigation is going on. And that's where HIPAA comes in. Even when someone dies, their medical privacy doesn't just vanish. Sharing diagnostic or trauma details without authorization is a serious violation. That's why investigators clamp down hard on confidentiality. So either somebody is speculating or somebody is talking out of turn. But one thing I can promise you, no state pathologist is phoning a political commentator to give them a blow-by-blow of wound trajectories.
Right around here. So think about almost in line with your shoulder blade right in the center. Now, why is that helpful? Because it gives us a bullet trajectory, okay? Went in here where you saw that?
That's not trajectory, that's interpretive dance. In a real autopsy, trajectory isn't guessed from the outside of the body. It's documented step by step inside of the exam room. Here's what that looks like. First, the medical examiner photographs the body exactly as received. Every angle, every wound, ruler in frame for scale. Then they document clothing and residue because things like soot, stippling, or tearing can tell you whether the shot was close range or distant. After that, they clean the body and they start a full external examination. Checking for exit wounds, tattoos, abrasions, all of it. Every measurement goes into the report in millimeters, not hand gestures. When it's time to determine trajectory, they open the body and trace the wound path internally. Sometimes they'll insert a metal rod or even thread through the channel to show its direction from entry to where it stopped. They might use fluoroscopy or CT imaging to confirm exactly where a bullet or a fragment rests. Only after they've done that do they describe the angle, like front to back, slightly downward, right to left. It's math and anatomy, not guesswork.
They did not recover a bullet from a 30-06. They didn't recover a bullet from a 30-06. This didn't happen, okay? They found a 30-06 bullet. Charlie's death certificate certainly would have reflected that.
This is one of the easiest ones to clear up because she's confusing two completely different documents. The autopsy report and the death certificate are not the same thing, not even close. They're handled by different offices. A full forensic report. That report can be 30, 40, sometimes over 100 pages long. It documents every incision, every internal injury, every organ weight, toxicology findings, histology signs, photographs, everything. It's a scientific and legal record, not something that gets uploaded to public databases. Inside that report is where you'd find references to bullet fragments, trajectory, caliber markings, firearm residue, and the examiner's professional interpretation. It's technical, it's detailed, and it's protected by law. The death certificate, I file those, on the other hand, is a civil document that gets filed through the Department of Health or Vital Records. It's meant for statistics, insurance, and estate purposes. It contains 4 essential things: the decedent's identifying information, the cause of death, for example, gunshot wound to the head, wound to the neck, the manner of death, homicide, accidental, natural, undetermined, and the certifying physician or medical examiner's signature. That's it. There's no place on a death certificate for bullet type or caliber.